Yeah. Okay, hi, welcome to yoga. We are going to do, we're going to work through the posterior chain today. So we're going to go back hamstrings for back strength, and we are going to in turn work with core because that will keep us nice and strong and with a good posture. That's the plan. So let's stand up. We'll stand up to work down. That'll be the plan. Have a block nearby because you may want it momentarily. To start with, we're just going to rock over the feet, okay? And as we do that, we're going to push up into the toes to grow nice and long and lift the toes when the heels strike down. And I want you to kind of think of yourself as one long plank, okay? We're just going to lift up and place down, and we want to be moving in one complete plank as opposed to flopping all over the place, okay? So we're going to draw the core in, quads are up, glutes are squeezed, we are strong. When you're ready, place the feet down. We've got four corners of the feet. We can lift up the toes, spread them, place them down, and draw the belly in, stand up nice and tall, ribs come round, shoulders up towards the ears and back and down. And we're in a mountain pose. Palms can be roughly forward, however your body aligns. We're just thinking about that nice openness through the chest. And then close off the eyes if you're happy to do so, or just take the gaze down. We'll start with some even breathing, bringing us into ourselves today, turning that focus in towards yourself. And if your breath pattern doesn't match mine, then do your own. So here we go. Let's take an inhale for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The breath is relaxed. It comes and goes evenly. Take the moment to find yourself an intention for today. Whatever that might be, holding it there. Focus in. Allow the breaths to come and to go. The mind is empty. The breath rhythmic. The body strong. Okay, when you're ready, just begin to very slowly push through the toes and lift the heels. Small movements, keep the stance wide to keep yourself balanced, but just noticing how that feels in the ankles, noticing that probably will affect your balance. And then moving like we are that one long plank. Core drawing in, crown of the head reaching to the ceiling, accepting the wobbles and the wiggles. Glutes are switched on, quads are drawn up. Just embracing those wobbles. Noticing how much our sight plays into balance. And noticing how all of those tiny adjustments in the feet have to happen to try and keep us stable. Core locked on. Okay, when you're ready, come back flat-footed, lifting crown of the head to the ceiling, find space. And then from here, we're going to take the gaze high, hands high, and lift up out of the waist. Take a moment here, nice deep breath. We slide the right hand down and the left arm over. Take the hips to the left-hand side, push through that left foot, come up high, and then reach over the top. Using the obliques here to really keep that strength, draw the belly in. Gaze comes wherever feels good, maybe up towards the ceiling, maybe straight ahead. And then come all the way back to center. Bring the right arm to the ceiling to match the left. Reach up out of the waist. We take a small back bend, and by that we squeeze the glutes, start to move the hips forward, lift the chest to the ceiling. Gaze is up. Openness through that front body. Back to center. Left hand slides down. The leg and the right arm sweeps over. Push through that right foot so we can really find length through that right side. Gaze comes wherever's going to feel good for you. Inhaling, lifting, lengthening, and then come over the top. Find that strength through that side body to keep you lifting. That right shoulder stacked on top of the left. Coming back to center, both arms are high, lift up out of the waist, take the gaze high, little back bend here, squeeze the glutes, hips move forward slightly, chest lifts, gaze lifts. Back to center. This time round, we move to the hands to the right side. Both hands are moving to the right, hips to the left. Imagine that beach ball squeezing between the palms of your hands. Left foot pushes down. See if we can come down just a little bit lower. Maintaining that strength through that left side. Hips are level, shoulders are level. See if we can draw the shoulders away from the ears. Back to center. Lift the gaze. Find that back bend, tiny movement, glutes squeezing, hips move forward, chest lifts. Back to center, this time round, hips to the right, hands to the left, hips nice and level, hands squeezing that imaginary beach ball. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Can we come down just a little bit lower? Hips are level, shoulders are level. And then all the way back up. Lovely. From here, take those arms down. Just move through the shoulders. They've been up for a little while. Get a little bit of movement there. And then from here, we're going to tuck chin to chest. We're going to start to round down through the spine. Take a soft bend through the knees as you come down. And then once we're there, take the hands to the floor if the arms are nice and long and the hamstrings are stretchy. Or bring the hands to the block to bring the floor to you. And we start to pedal the heels out one at a time. Find length down the back of the body. Once happy, once relaxed, take both feet down. Take that forward fold, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe the legs are bent. Maybe the chest is moving in towards the thighs, or maybe the legs are a little bit straighter. Doesn't really matter. We just want to find that stretch down the back of the legs. Reaching crown of the head towards the big toes. Move the belly out of the way. Bring the chest in towards the thighs. And then soften the knees. We're going to come all the way up, stacking each vertebrae as we come. Once we're there, find your mountain pose. Drawing those quads up, glutes engaged, core nice and strong, wrap those ribs in, shoulders back and down. Nice openness across the chest, gazing straight ahead. Reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling. You are in a strong pose. It's active. It may look passive. We're just standing, but we're working hard. Okay, when you're ready, we'll come back to our forward fold, chin to chest, round down through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, taking your time, soft bend into the knees. And then once we're there, take that forward fold. We're going to take opposite elbows this time, drawing those forearms down towards the mat. And then take a little sway from side to side. Crown of the head reaching down, sit bones looking up. Pause back at center, switch the elbow grip around, take the odd one, and then take another sway from side to side. Okay, we pause. Draw the forearms down towards the mat. Nice bend into the knees, chest to thighs. Feel the belly expand and push against the thighs as you just bring the crown of the head a little bit closer towards the feet. And then releasing the arms, push through the feet, slowly stacking each vertebrae, come all the way up to your standing. Okay, from here we're going to find ourselves into a chair pose. Take the arms up alongside the ears and then sink down into your chair. We want to keep the arms lifted, we want to keep the chest lifted, but we're going to tuck the tailbone under. So if the bum is sticking out, roll it under. Arms are lifting, chest lifting. From here, take the hands to heart center. Take a twist round towards the right hand side. Using the strength through the core to keep you held there. We're not binding at this point, so we have to rely on strength. Come back to center, bring the arms back high. Reach up out of the waist. Take a little back bend here, lifting the chest. Squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward. Come back to center. You know where we're going. Find your chair pose. Sink down, tuck the tailbone, sink a little lower. Nice long spine. Take the hands to heart center. Use that core strength. Take a twist round to the left-hand side. Push the palm of the hands together. Keep the knees so that they are level. If you start to twist round and that right knee is coming past the left, draw the hip back so we can really work in the core instead. Keep the chest lifting. Back to center. Let's bring the hands up. Take a moment here. Take a forward fold. Hinge from the hips. Chest comes down towards the thighs. Take the weight slightly into the toes so that the sit bones can look up towards the ceiling. We take a half lift. Hands to shins. Lengthen the crown of the head towards that front wall. From here, we start to build some strength. We take the hands behind us, palms up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Draw the belly in, reaching the crown of the head forward. We start to just lift the chest ever so slightly. Tiny movement. So we are the straightest version of spine that we have. Take a forward fold. Okay. Soften through the knees, push up through each vertebrae, coming up to your mountain pose. Bring those shoulders back and down, palms forward. Strong mountain pose here. All right. This time round, we're going into our chair. Hands come high, lower down, bend through the knees, tuck the tailbone, come a little bit lower. This time, we take the hands to heart center. We take the chest to the right-hand side. And then separate the arms. Left hand comes towards the outside of that right foot. Right arm lifts up. Keep those knees level. From here, come to the toes on that left side. Lift the heel. And then either lots of little steps back or one big step back. find a high lunge as we come into this twist. We are staying here, we are strong. Push that back heel back, nice strong back leg. Maybe right hand comes all the way behind you to touch the top of that left thigh. Focus in on something that's not moving to keep balanced. I wonder if we can come back the way we started. Right arm can lift if we're bound. Left leg comes to the top of the mat. Let's come back round, hands to heart center. And then bring those arms high. Take a moment. Coming into a forward fold, hinge from the hips. Bring the hands down. Take a chance just to pedal those heels. One at a time. Wiggle the bottom. Release any tension that was growing through the hips. And then come to rest in that forward fold. Chest moving in towards thighs. Weight coming a little bit into the toes, lifting the sit bones up. As I gaze towards the ceiling. Okay, we're going to go on the other side. Slowly pushing through the feet, we stack each vertebrae. We come all the way up. Once here, find your mountain pose. Stay focused for a moment or two. We breathe in and we breathe out. Wrap the core in. Grow tall through the crown of the head. Quads lift up, glutes are strong. And here we go. Take the arms high. We find our chair as we sit back, lifting the chest. Take the dip out of the lower back by tucking that tailbone. Hands come into heart center. We take the gaze around to the left-hand side. Once we're here, separate the arms. That right hand comes down towards that left foot. Left hand lifts. We stay here. We're focused. Now for the challenge, maybe we take the heel off of the mat on that right side. And then either lots of little step backs or one big step back. Right foot comes back, so we are in a twisted high lunge. Push that back heel back, strong back leg. Focusing in on something that is not going to move. Stay focused. Maybe left hand wraps behind you to touch the top of that right thigh. And then let's come back the way we've gone in. Left hand lifts. Back leg joins the top of your mat. Hands come to heart center. We come back to center. Lift the arms, come to standing. And then bring yourself back into your mountain pose. Close the eyes off. Allow the heart rate to drop. Take some smooth and even breaths here. We breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. When you're ready, we're going to take the arms high, reaching chest to ceiling, opening the throat. Take a small back bend here. And then allowing the arms to come down. We're going to just roll down the spine, finding length through the backs of the legs. Take a large step back with that back left foot. From here, coming into a high lunge. We're pushing back with that back foot, left knee bent. We're going to hang out here for a moment. When you're ready, we're going to move into a warrior three. As we do, we're going to take weight into that right leg. Once we're here, we're going to work through our glutes. So we're going to lower and lift that left leg once we're in our warrior three. Only if you want to. So when you're ready, we start to take weight into that right foot. We lift The left leg as we lower the torso, finding your warrior three. Left hip draws down. Bend through that right knee just a little bit so that we can really absorb the wobbles. Little bit of core work. Take the arms out in front of you. And that left foot can lower and lift. For 5, 4, squeeze at the top. 3, a lot of core work going on here. 2, and 1. From here, take that hands back to the hips. Large step back with that left foot. Finding that high lunge. Keep that bent through that front knee. Okay, from here, bring that left foot in very slightly and place it down at about 45 degrees. We're going to straighten through that right leg and the hips are forward facing. From here, we hinge from the hips. As we do, keep that long spine, gazing at the point just to the left of that right foot. Crown of the head reaching forward. You've got the longest spine you can have. Release the hands behind you, palms are up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And then lift the chest just a little bit. Keep pushing the bottom back towards the back wall. Keep the hips nice and level. We should feel a really deep stretch down the back of that right leg. And if you're happy, we take the hands down towards the mat and then bring the chin in towards the chest. Bring the forehead in towards that right knee. Okay, start to round out of that. Take a soft bend through the right leg. Take the left foot to join the right at the top of the mat. Forward fold here. Soft bend in the knees. Sit bones looking at the ceiling. Nice long spine, crown of the head reaching to the spot between the big toes. Okay, push through the feet, coming all the way back up. We're going to end up in our mountain pose. One more time. All right. From here, take the arms high, reach up out of the waist, find that little back bend. Glutes are squeezing, hips push forward, chest lifts. And then that forward fold you're familiar with, hinging from the hips, come all the way down. Okay. From here, take a large step back with that right foot. Coming into that high lunge, pushing back with that back heel, nice bend through that left knee, keep the chest lifted, crown of the head reaching up. Pause here, find length through the back of that right leg and think about that strength, heel of the front foot moving towards the toe of the back foot. So our inner thighs are really working here. Okay, hands are to hips. We're going to find our warrior three. When you're ready, take flight, moving into that left leg. Torso dips as the back leg lifts. Right hip moving towards the mat. So if we start to open into a half moon, draw it back to your warrior three. Arms can come forward for some core. Option to keep them on the hips if you would prefer. Back toes come down, we tap, we lift, squeeze the glutes for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a large step back, shift that right foot forward just a little bit, place it down at 45 degrees, straighten through that left leg, not locking out the knee, but keep it soft. Hips are nice and level, facing the short edge of the mat. We hinge from the hips. Find that long spine you know you have, gazing at the point between to the right of that left foot, lengthening. Once you're ready, release the hands behind you, palms up. Shoulders are squeezing together. Neck is long. Keep drawing left hip into right. Finding strength through the back. And when you're ready, hands can come towards the mat or a block, bringing chin towards the chest, forehead in towards that left knee. Okay. And then soften through that left knee. We're going to take that right foot to the top of the mat. From here, we're going to take a step, or however you want to get there, to be honest. We're going to move ourselves back into a plank pose. Left foot comes back, right foot comes back. We're in a plank pose. Up to you if you want to come down to your forearms, if you find that more comfortable. We've got wrists underneath shoulders, heels pushing away, glutes are squeezing, belly button reaching towards the top of your mat. From here, we're going to you can hang out here if you want, or we can take opposite shoulders. Right hand taps left shoulder, but we keep the hips level. Left hand touches right shoulder, and we switch out. And we'll go for 10. We're doing it on each side for 10, by the way. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the hips low. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, take the knees as wide as the mat. Take the feet behind the knees at 90 degrees. Find yourself into a frog pose. We bring the forearms down. Take the dip out of the back by engaging the core. Take a moment just to breathe into that hip space. And then maybe this little rock from back and forth might feel good in the hip space. Maybe you prefer a more static pose, your choice. Okay, and then just tuck the toes, bring the knees together, find yourself into a child's pose. Bring the forehead down, the hands can come behind you, palms up. Shoulders come down, look over the knees. And then breathing into your thighs, feel that breath moving through belly to the back of the body. Okay, slowly unwinding, coming all the way back. I'm going to find a tabletop position. From here, just tuck the toes and we're going to hover the knees. Draw the belly in, take the dip out of the lower back so that we're super straight like a table, or a tabletop, I should say, through the spine. Gazing between the hands, neck is long. From here, I'm going to take chest to thighs, sit back into the heels for a moment, find the stretch underneath the feet, and then find a down dog, lifting the sit bones high to the ceiling, lengthen out the heels, one at a time towards the mat. Push the hands down, elbow creases look at one another, triceps are wrapping round. Belly draws in, chest moves towards the eyes. We're going to take the right leg high, three-legged dog. Open the hips out, find that openness through the front body, and use that right foot to bring it in towards the bottom. Squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward. Find a quad stretch there and a groin stretch. And then a little bit of core work. Let's bring that right knee high on the right elbow, over to the left side, over to the right, and three-legged dog. 2 more. Right knee, right elbow, over to the left, over to the right, three-legged dog. 1 more. Right knee, right elbow. Take it slow. Left side, right side, three-legged dog. Take that right foot down. Pause for a moment. Pause. It's down dog. That's fun. Don't think I've ever noticed that. Take the left leg high, three-legged dog. Open the hips out, left foot towards the bottom, squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward. And then some core work. Left knee comes high on that left elbow, crossing over to the other side, back to the left and away. 2 more. Right knee, right elbow. No, left elbow. Right side, left side and away. Last one. Left high on the left elbow, to the right, left and away. Bring that left foot down. Take the weight forward, find a plank. Breathe the weight forward, elbows close to the body, lower down. That was more of a collapse, don't do as I do. And then from here, hands come underneath the shoulders, elbows pointing to the back of the room. We take an inhale, we lift the hands, the chest up off of the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Glutes are squeezing, hips pushing down. We lower. Take an inhale, we lift the chest, drawing the belly button forward, and then lower. Inhale to lift. And lower. This time we take the arms out. We take an inhale, we lift. And lower. And the last one, as we lift, we can lift the feet, lift the hands, lift the chest. Take a moment here. Keep breathing through. Inhales, exhales. We inhale, we exhale. And then lower down with control. Make a pillow with the hands. Rest the forehead down. Release the tension in the neck. And then windscreen wiper those legs from side to side. Okay. From here, place the feet back down. We're going to take the hands underneath the shoulders, elbows towards the back of the room. Tuck the toes, engage the glutes, engage the core. We come up through plank in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, finding your plank pose. We hang out here. We're going to count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the knees as wide as the mat. Feet can come together. Take a wide-legged child's pose. Forehead comes down. Spider up the fingertips. Push through the fingertips to move the weight back into the heels. And then walk the hands towards the right side. Left hand places on top of the right. Drop into that left shoulder. then walking the hands through center, over to the left, right hand places on top of the left, drop into that right shoulder. And then walking the hands back through center. Walk them in towards you, draw the knees together, and then cross the ankles and move the legs out in front of you. You're going to find a boat pose because that's how we know we're heading back down towards our mat. So options, take the hands down, lift through the shins. You can just lift through the shins. You can support through the backs of the legs or not, entirely up to you. Once we're here, just keep the chest lifted in towards the thighs. Nice openness across the chest. Okay, let's take the arms away if you're happy to do that. We're going to start by just taking the legs away and then bringing ourselves back together again. And we'll just go nice and slowly. If we use momentum, we're not using strength in the same way. So really try to slow it all down, as tempting as it might be to speed it up. And we'll go for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Take the feet down, use the forearms against the shins to create a nice bit of leverage to stretch across the spine. And then once there, if you're happy to just release, we're going to find our boat again. Take the hands away. We're going to tap the right toes down and then the left. We should go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the feet down, take a moment just to relax. Little stretch across the spine. Okay. And then finding a block or not, it's up to you. We're going to find some twists. So take those legs back up again. We're going to take the block, squeeze it together with the palms, and then we twist. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep the chest lifted, 3, 2, and 1. We can get rid of that block. Bring the feet down, give yourself a hug together. Forehead comes towards the knees. Push the shins in towards the forearms. And then moving the block out of the way, make your way down to your mat, however you want to get down there. If you want to go via dish, be my guest. I do not. If you do, please do. Take yourself down onto your mat, and just as you take the feet down, just windscreen wiper those legs from side to side, just to settle into the body again. Pausing there. From here, just extend the left leg away, bring that right knee in towards that right shoulder, heels push away. And then switch out, right leg long, left knee comes in towards left shoulder. And releasing. We're going to find ourselves a happy baby. Bring the knees in towards the armpits. Take the outer edges of the feet. Knees are at right angles. And then we start to bend at the elbows to draw those knees closer in towards the shoulders. Imagine the full length of the spine touching down onto the mat. from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head, reaching towards the back wall. Chin to chest, very slightly lengthen the neck, shoulders drawing down in towards the mat. Openness through the chest. And then releasing. We're just going to cross that right leg over the top of the, right leg over the top of the left in a cross-legged position. Just draw those knees in towards you, taking hold of a shin or a piece of clothing, but not the joints, not the knees, not the ankles, the toes, just drawing those knees in, shoulders away from the ears. And then let's switch over. Left leg comes over the top of the right. Same again, taking hold of the shins or a piece of clothing, using a strap if you need to. And then untwiddling those legs, finding a resting position that you can maintain for a few moments, allowing the legs to go out long perhaps, or maybe keep the feet flat, the knees towards the ceiling, and just drop those knees in, whatever's going to work for you. Just settle into your mat, find heaviness as the breath settles. And we're going to finish class the way we started today, with some even breathing. We're going to pause at the top of each round. But if my breath pattern isn't matching yours, then do your own. So let's begin. Let's take an inhale for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. We hold here and release for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hold. Release 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and hold. Releasing 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hold. Releasing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Release 4, 3, 2 and 1. The breath is soft and even, flowing through the body and out again. Your body is heavy on the mat as you breathe in and you breathe out. Use this time to refocus back to your intention from the beginning of class today. Revisit it. Feel pride that you showed up for yourself today. And then beginning to bring life back into the body. A wiggle of the toes, a shake of the legs, a stretch, like it's the first stretch of the day. Start to move, start to tune into those sounds. And then when you're ready, and start to move towards a seated position in your own time. And I will be there.